Cool. So we'll just make something. Let's do another hour, and I'll just make something random, and then we'll call it a day. Let me check if I want to work on that thing I started before this. Unless anybody has any last questions about like that. Oh, in the minimal project. So yeah, that minimal project I was talking about earlier. Yeah. So the point isn't so much about it being minimal. It's more about the fact that you can get all of the things that you want to get across in terms of the arrangement using just the vocals. So like, the lift into the chorus, for example, like if it doesn't feel like the vocals taking you there in the minimal project, then you're going to have to just produce the instrumental all around it to make it tell people that. And that makes it a lot less about the song and a lot more about the track. And that's you can be about that, but I'm not. Basically, is kind of how I look at it. 3 projects total. Yeah, it's not always like that, but it often is. Do you ever go? I mean, like, do I ever ask for help off people? Never really any like production help. I mean, like, I'll bounce an idea off someone, and they'll be like, and they'll give me an honest opinion, and that's useful in some ways. But yeah, Eric Music. It's just a new menu option in the new Logic. Just there. What do the lyrics mean? I mean, I kind of said all that at the beginning. It's kind of based off a character in a book that I read, and I was just kind of just writing from the point of view of a character, and just kind of letting my mind run free. Like it's less reflective or introspective than my vocals usually are, but I can't do the same thing all the time, Yeah, I actually did an interview recently that where I talked about the inspiration behind the lyrics and kind of what I was happy with and what they meant ish. But yeah, it's mostly just kind of like a bit of a fantasy is the lyrics, I guess. I don't know about I'm Still Here, and I don't know about the Outright remix. I don't know when the Outright remix is coming out, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I'm Still Here. We'll see. Get a kick. Ooh. I don't need glasses, but these are blue light glasses. So like screen glasses. So like, yeah, I can see perfectly without them, but it's just better, if I'm looking at a screen all day, better to get all the blue light out of my eyes, right? Surely. That's the mood. Yeah. What did I do to celebrate the release? Not a whole lot. Just kind of hung out. I don't know. Let's go with this one. I've been having a lot of success with this kick recently. I do like this new feature on Logic where you can grab something and just put it underneath and it creates a new track. That shit's sick. Make a track in GarageBand. I don't have it installed. Surprisingly. Yeah, you did miss the whole like that track breakdown. I'm just going to make something for an hour and then call it a day. So good drums. How do we define? So relationships between between your kick or snare, your kick or clap or whatever is always a big one. EQ, side chaining, play the whole track in slow mode. I'll do that right at the end. Fair enough. Let's do that. I don't really know what to make here, actually. Let's talk about groove. Let's go down. I'm going to go down to like 105. Wait, yes, please at what? I think that was about the slow motion. I don't like that kick for this speed. Let's get something a little bit like fluffier. Let's get like a JD kick. 105 is a cool ass tempo. Can't change my mind. So what I'll do, because that's kind of what I feel like doing, is I know you guys can't hear the samples that I'm looking for. It's something that I keep meaning to fix, but haven't. So like these are just all the samples I downloaded recently. The dub physics pack is, whoa, that was a nice kick. Where was that? All right, let's go with that. Very cool samples. I would use my own, but I kind of don't have any. I don't think I have anything that would kind of fit the criteria of what I'm looking for right now. So I'm gonna get like a cool kick, put that down, and I'm gonna show you how much we can shape these rhythms. I'm gonna take out all the high end from that because I don't like the high end on it. Pro Q2. There we go. I don't want that frequency, whatever that is. Like, no, I do want that one. Is it this one? Play. Nice. Chicken bones? No, chicken bones are dead for the most part. So I'm also gonna pitch this slightly. And as I've mentioned earlier, I gotta do. Oh wow! Okay, I'm gonna save this project and fuck with that audio file because that's what I noticed. Okay, 105 time. Them. Fucking hell. Right, I'm just gonna fuck with this kick because it's actually got a big bow tie in it. Not a big one. It's a medium-sized one. No, not fade in. That's better. Play? Why won't you play? Logic's done that fucking weird thing again, hasn't it? Or it just doesn't play. Logic has been really unstable since I updated it. Really unstable. Like, it hasn't crashed, it's just doing weird shit. Boondesk? I don't know what that is, man. I'm not sure what that is. No, FL Studio is the most complex DAW. You can do the most with FL. FL has the most features. Like, I think it's probably the most powerful. Oh yeah, I did use that. I was like one of the first projects on stream. I don't remember that very well. I don't remember what that project file was called. I'm sorry. Right. So will you play now? Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's make these a little slower. Nice. So, first thing I want to do here is actually let's just get like one of my like dusty kicks over the top. Need to be able to see my plugins. It won't let me press play if I'm holding down click anymore, which is fucking weird. Right, so doesn't sound quite right. I think there might be some tail on this. Yeah, a little bit of pre-roll. Get rid of that. Die. Let's EQ that. It's a bit horrible. We want more. Probably this too. Don't know if I like this. Let's get something a bit more. What we got? This in here. Yeah, that, and then we'll pitch it down. Something shorter, snappier. Yeah. What I'll do actually, because we were talking about that earlier, I'll do that same. I'll do that same trick with the saturator and the sub. So I'm going to pitch that down slightly. Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to work out what kind of choices to make early. So, fuck, I know there's a sort of shortcut for that, but I've forgotten it right now. I'm not editing all of them. Wow, I'm just spooning all over the place right now. Something like that. Whoa, a little higher. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to make some really, really tight low end. Let's go like disclosure-y, because that's, for some reason, that's the mood I'm in. So go nice and low. Yeah. So let me just make a cool sound here. So we will be, you know, I'm going to shuffle this now because it sounds nasty with that rhythm. Let's just shuffle it for a little bit for now. Get a square wave out. Digital? No. Analog. Basic shapes, square wave. Like the melody line itself right now doesn't really matter. I just wanted something that had like a couple different octaves in it. Definitely gonna do this. Cool. Cool. So I'm deliberately going to put this off by like 41 ticks, maybe 50. Let's go 50 because that's quite aggressive. So I'm talking about the ticks. So you see here when I hover over the note, it says position. That's 50 ticks off. That means that I know that I'm going to put all of my eighths that much off. I have a feeling that I'm going to want to do more with my 16ths. So maybe like 65. I'm kind of eyeballing those numbers. They don't really mean a whole lot. It's just the amount of offset that they'll have, and you want to make sure that that's consistent. So right now the 16s are 65 off, the offbeat 16s, sorry, and the onbeat offbeat eighths are what am I saying? 50 off. But everything that would be on the metronome, so the 1, 2, 3, 4, has to stay on beat. So we have put a kick over that. Okay, so we want, so right now this is what I'm talking about by like informing your groove. I want them later. Yeah! So we've gone all the way to 95. Thank you, Smyers. So we want to go all the way to 95 apparently. That's really swung. I like it. So we're just gonna make sure all. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ignore that for now because that's not an important part of this. So this kick and this bass sound are going to get sent to the same bus. One little trick. Bus 5. Doesn't matter what number bus it is. So before we start saturating, let's get a good handle on how this is all looking beforehand. So luckily, that's good actually. That's really good. So luckily our bass sound is really flat. So what you kind of want to prepare your bass sound to be quite flat before this. So like this is, you know, square waves and stuff. This is going to take really well to this actually, I think. I'm going to turn it up. So I'm gonna get this saturator on gentle saturation to which basically works like a soft clipper. To basically, I'm gonna bring it up until it's distorting. That's not being sent to it. Fuck. So you'll be able to tell. So it's now kind of coloring the sound. I don't necessarily mind that, but don't use the groove tools. Don't use groove tools because like they're preset kind of things. Like for example, I put this off by that much. Like there isn't a groove tool that'll be exactly the same as what you might need. So let's bring that kick. Let's push that kick into that. So let's watch what happens. Let's watch what happens on the thing. So if I turn this up loads into that saturator, watch this. So this is now absolutely happy. Doesn't sound great yet, but if we start disguising it a little with this, which isn't going into that bus, we have a kick. No sidechain. Thank you, Taylor YT. No, there's too much mid in that. I feel like we can probably just fade that in, to be honest. Oh! I don't worry about the clipping meters in Logic. Which ones? Nothing's clipping. Oh yeah, that one's clipping in channel. In channel clipping doesn't exist in the digital domain. I get asked this like every stream. In channel clipping does not exist in the digital domain. If it's like, if it's clipping on here, it's clipping. That's the only meter that matters. The only one. Like, if I turn this way down and turn this like 1,000,000 dB up, it's not clipping. It's only clipping because of the saturator. Okay, it's clipping because it's 36 thing, but like, yeah, see? So this is, you know what this kick sounds like? There's absolutely no distortion artifacts on that because it's not distorting in the final master. Right, we need to get back to wherever that was. How was that? Right, compare, we can do that. That's a bit weird now. I think fucking around with all that shit made me ruin it. Let's go back to this. Yeah, that's better. So we'll have a proper bass line going soon. But like right now, I'm just trying to get a cool groove going. So this has got that kind of frequency, which we don't want. I think it's this one. Oh, this. Get rid of that. So we now actually have a choice because there's no offbeat 8s in that thing. Let's get a hat. And I want to show you how much of a decision placing your offbeat hat actually is. Oh God, I'm so sorry that was loud. I'm going to turn that down. That one. Let's use that one. The phlegm frequency, yeah, mid. So we have a decision right now on how far back to put our hi-hats. So we could put them completely on the offbeat 8s, and that would be totally fine. That's fine. We've kind of gone to like a weird conceptual music production place, Atherton Wing. We did the whole thing. So what if we move that to like, I don't know, 50 off? Suddenly the track has more life. You go even further. That's more than I would want, but notice how much like it gives it, like, let's go back to how it was before. So boring. So boring. So like, yeah, I liked it around like 55-ish. I also want it to be shorter, and I want it to fade in slightly. Yeah, right now it's on the on-beat gives it a real techno vibe, yeah, because that's very quantizy kind of music, and I guess that's what you go for if you want to go for that. Hey, Cass, Jav, how you doing? Very pretty waveform. I'm going to turn this up even more. No, I'm not. That's a bad idea. Let's get a clap. Actually, don't. Let's start making this melodic. Let's turn this into a decent phrase. And then this. Let's get something to give it some space. So like with really dry stuff like this, it's often good just to put something that's got quite a lot of reverb on it. Wow, that's loud. I have a feeling. Yeah. Oh wow, that's going to the place I don't want it to go to. Right, in a moment this will start sounding more than just like a stupid tech demo. I'm gonna change the I'm also gonna start I'm gonna create a side change send. Put this up here. So this is just going to get muted. I'm going to use it to sidechain everything. Where are you? I'm going to play with that square sound too, but like right now it does the job. Right. So I guess let's do something. Let's do some like wowie super saws. That'll be fun. Well, let's make that from scratch because I know you guys appreciate seeing that. Remove all effects plugins. And then how do you do this? I only recently started using a skin and it like really confuses me. What key are we in? F? Cool. I do use Pro G for sidechain. Hey, dude. Yeah, the reason being is that I find it easier to shape, and also I actually most of the time actually will use FabFilter Pro Multiband for sidechaining. I'll sidechain the lows to a separate trigger or to separate timings than the highs, so that you can have the lows just fold around the kick itself, and then the highs you duck those in a way that is kind of like the effect, but then you're actually not pushing out everything just so that you can yeah, you're not pushing out the lows at the same rate. Basically, that's how I do it, especially in bass music. Yeah. Today though, what we've done is I've sent. You tried doing that? It never sounds good. Oh, interesting. Real quick, I'll show. I actually, one thing I do when I'm doing that often is I'll have separate triggers for my kick and snare, so things get pushed out by a certain way for the kick and a certain way for the snare. So like, I find that soloing that band and then side chaining whilst listening to the drums really helps. So like, it does that. Yeah. But today I'm doing something kind of a bit more hip hoppy with that, in that we've got our kick and sub being sent to the same saturator, like so that it just folds the kick around the sub, which is fun. And then just got like a top kick outside of that to kind of disguise that going on. But we only started this a couple minutes ago, so need a nice clap and some nice shakers and shit. We're on a disclosure thing today. Yeah, I was going to open Serum. That's what I was going to do. Right, let's get some nice wowie chords going on. 11, that'll do. It's not an exact science. And then we'll get this going faster. Oh, the house tune? The house tune, yeah, I remember that one. I can find that after this for sure. We're gonna need it. That needs to be slower. But I feel like we might want like a peak, so let's do low peak. And then, yeah, fucking, okay, that's right. I'm going to go back to that. Okay, so the decision I was just making there is I think I'm going to want a peak inside like the thing to get like an extra level of modulation. But the reason I'm not going to use the multi-filter is because I want this to be like very low resonance, but I want this EQ to be a lot more high Q. So let's do that. Like, oh, what's happening? What did I miss? Oh, dude, it's what is it? It's anthracite. Anthracite. There's a load of them. There's like they're basically just the same but with a different like bottom color. Like the blood red one's pretty cool, very serious looking. They've got 3 different reds. I love it. That'll do. I'm just going to click that in. Right. Probably going to end up low cutting this whole sound, but I like the bass in it right now, so we want. We can get away with that, apparently. Probably not that one. Yeah! Oh, the gift to Jaws. I love it. All right, yeah, I should change the I should change the name of the stream. Sorry about that, folks. Stevenson, just making something done. Smash it, how so? I'm gonna put a phaser on this thing. Let's get let's see how this sounds once we start sidechaining it. Yeah, which chord, man? I'm down. Let's put that there because we need to leave room. Yeah, they don't really talk to each other very much. I'm already over this. I'm already really over this. Unless I put a clap in and it just suddenly sounds sick, I'm kind of over it already. Let's see what claps I've got saved recently. Oh, that's totally what we need. Okay, it actually did really save the thing. What do you mean by a polyrhythm track? I put quite a lot of polyrhythms in my stuff anyway. Might pitch it down. Oops. Dude bot can suck it. I only come to Bugs' stream to backseat. I love it. I'm tempted to see what happens if we add just the tiniest little bit of disperser to you. That's not a tiny bit. Yeah, that's better. So the important thing to note about this right now is how late the hi-hats and how late the hi-hats are and how much that pulls the groove. Because if we put that back on, listen how shit this sounds. Sounds shit. Gotta keep those hi-hats out. Yeah, it's some Catronada shit. Yo, I made a Catronada thing the other day. I like it a lot more than this. Let's open that. Fuck. I make two. There it is. Wow, that was longer ago than I thought. Oh, which one is it? Oh yeah, I've been really into making Afrobeat recently. Oh, dude, Jaws, I just saw your thing just now because of the stream delay and shit. I'm fucking done with that thing anyway. It was kind of crappy. You know it's coming to the end of the stream when I just start opening project files. Let me find something I want to work on. What was I working on recently? Let's open that up. This one needs some love at the moment. Yeah, all my project files are on Dropbox. My password's ridiculously long and I feel safe about it. But like they all update themselves and I never really got into the whole splice workflow with like uploading and downloading stuff. I know that you can just have a splice folder, but it's too late for me now, man. Oh, does it actually? Does it? That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, it's just all on Dropbox. It's pretty cool. I've never had it do anything weird where it like fucks up a project file. So, I mean, touch wood. Like, hopefully that never happens. I did have one conflict once that was kind of strange, but it was on a project file that didn't really matter. Anyway, let's open a proper project file. This is something I'm working on at the moment. I think a few of you know this one already.
So listen up, keep your ears to the ground. Don't go getting mistaken now. I'm the dude with the don't care crown, and I ain't gonna be taken down. I ain't letting my spirits down, cause ain't much matter that much I found. I'm the dude with the don't care crown, and I ain't gonna be taken down.
Sounds okay. Oh yeah, I should probably watermark, but I'm gonna work on it. Like, what else am I gonna do, you know?
I ain't gonna be taken down.
Oh, that needs EQing. I added that just at the end of the last session, didn't I? 1 second.
I ain't gonna be
horrible. Wait, what? This is a UKF exclusive. That'll be better.
I ain't gonna be taken down. Alright, worry keeps you up at night. Could just be a problem with the things you let inside your mind. I get that it's hard to find.
This is all fine, isn't it?
That's the thing. So listen up, keep your I ain't gonna be taken.
There's this that was gonna work. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Alright. I'm gonna do that today. So the plan was to have like a sound design flip here. So like same stuff, but like just put it all on different channels. So I'll just do that. Let's do everything. So let's just put that on like a kind of like a notchy saw. Right, yes. Do I have anything? Let's just do a different thing. Is that a vocal? Yes, that is. 1 second, remove all. You know, I'm going to leave all of the non-vocally sort of stuff on here and just see what it does if I put like a saw wave through it. Because that keeping your processing the same on sounds can like really tie them together, even if they're like very different source material things. Right? So like kind of cool. So I'm thinking actually if we just do this and then let's make that really detuned, and then we'll do this in the middle, like that's too much. Sounds like a really angry wasp. That's better. But I'm gonna like EQ that a little bit because it's kind of nasty. Like this frequency here. Oh, whoa, Logic's being weird. I think it's just the top, isn't it? Like that. That kind of thing. All right, so that's one thing. What I'm just going to do is take every sound. I'm going to leave that one how it is. That one doesn't need to change. I'm going to keep that one the same too, maybe. Maybe that one even too. So I guess just this one. Wow, that's some fart right there. I'm saying it so you guys don't have to. Let's replace the noise with a saw. Or like replace a decent amount of the noise with a saw. And then get rid of all of that. Oh, is the phase random on that? Oh, God. That's what we're looking for. Right, so now we replace these more melodic elements. So we want something saw-ish here. I think I'm going to have like a saw with a phaser on it is what I'm going to do. Just feed that into the same processing. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. I want to use Serum for that kind of modulation. Mono, legato. Yep, phaser. Like this on that. Kind of like that, probably. And put that on frequency, get rid of the rate. That was a mistake. Too much. Too much. Too fast. Wow, that's way cooler than I hoped it would be. Yo. It's a little too distorted, but that's cool. Where is the distortion? I kind of like this part of the distortion. Let's see how I sound. Yes. So we're going like. I ain't gonna be taken down. Cool. Yeah, I'll show you the that skin. Yeah, I need another P, so I'm just gonna put that. I'll put that skin on and then BRB. Here's the minimal one. Yeah! More sound design. Oh, yep. Chair donation. Love it. Right. Ooh, got that skin on. Go away. Which one do we like? We like fire. Fire. Right. I think we can do better still. Like really hot, really powerful. It's cool, but like, is it the soothe? It's the soothe that's fucking with it, not the distortion. Yeah. I feel like we could probably stand to put like just one of these in here. Yeah, cheeky little nipple. I missed yeah, the oh, is the mic going crazy again? Mic going weird? Oh, okay. You guys scared me. What are you scaring me for? I wonder if filtering it before all this is going to be cool. Like just low passing it slightly. Maybe the satin is too much. Maybe just input less. The distortion is too much, but it is also part of the character. Okay, just shouting out the mic. I get it. Right, so what's going on here? Right. Jesus, that's a lot. That's much better. Okay, we've cleaned that up a little. What other sounds are there in here? I'll just put that like a really normal saw, just low past that, push that into that same stuff. You're gonna get bed donations too, Jesus. You're gonna do wall donations too? The possibilities are endless. Well, not endless, just close to. Is this gonna be enough? That sounds really cool. I'm gonna stick with that. What's this one doing? I feel like we're not gonna need that one. I'll just mute it because we have like a quite cool lead. I don't think we need to layer it, especially if you've got like a lot of modulation going on. It's often a good oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. It's often a good idea to just not layer too much over it because there's so much like filtery information happening. That one probably is gonna work though.
I ain't gonna be taken down.
Yeah. And then this one's like, a bit too much. I love how everybody is just kind of obsessed with my chest hair. Everyone mentions it no matter what. Like if I wear a slightly low cut top or like a tank, everyone's like, yo, bro, chest hair. It's like, I am aware. If I show a nipple on stream, I get banned. Okay. I'll be careful. Where is the... So the idea right now is going to be to get the this to sound lower without actually making it an octave lower. I'm going to see if actually just doing this is going to work. Whoa! That'll do. Everything's just kind of working on this tune. It's a good change. It's a good little switch up. I don't know if you guys are allowed to hear this yet. I'm just going to work on this. Okay, so that first hit doesn't really tell us that this is coming, and I'd quite like to make that happen. So I might do this. Why isn't that the same every time? Now it is. That's kind of close, but not. Kind of like that. Actually, they're fine. Have you ever tried making reggae or ska? I haven't ever made ska, but I've kind of made reggae-ish kind of stuff. This is right now. This is a 174, despite how often I say 172 club. I'm gonna get rid of the noise from that. Just do that, and then get rid of or is it this? Wow, man, it really doesn't like me clicking at the same. And probably something like that. I am going to get the, whatever note this one is, I'm going to get that too. Put that over the top, kind of like this. Hopefully this is going to sound sick. Whoa, I don't want that on. Go away. Young Six Pack. That's a funny name. Do I have like a chord one? I'm wondering if this will be cool. Special kind of love to listen to it over and over. Yeah, is it getting annoying? Welcome to my world. All right. Needs to not be like that. Do we have any distortion on? No. It's not suffering. I really enjoy this. You know, I love what I do. Like, you guys don't need convincing of that. I wonder if this is going to be the sickest thing. If I just take the melody down 1 octave, it's possible that it might be really like funky, but it might also suck. So let's see what happens.
I ain't gonna be taken down.
Ooh, I don't know. That's funny. These need to be low. Interesting thing about this track, which I haven't really taken you around because it would just take forever. All of these elements here, they all get multi-band compressed together. Very phasery. Oh, that's why it sounds weird. I'm a moron, that's why. I should prefer it lower. I think we need to not have such a lively sub sound there. Probably just something with a little bit of saw top. Which that definitely is not. God, that sounds amazingly bad. Can't believe that sound made it in. It's probably like the original version of this. I'll show you in a second. I was just thinking about like weird ways to produce tracks, and this started off as literally just noise and sine waves. I was doing it in a different project file. This particular project file is quite new, but it's the actual like the vocal and everything has been through a million different versions. I think I've shown a lot of them on stream. Yeah, they were fucked. There's a lot of them. Bass, so important. Whoa. Put that sidechain back on. Yeah, the low end on this track is possibly some of my best, which is a lot. Oh yeah, I want you to see. So you know drum pattern and drum and bass goes kick snare kick snare. The second kick, so the kick snare kick, that kick is completely on its own in the mix, and I don't mean like you hear it really loudly. It's completely on its own. This one, oh wait, it's actually on the next repeat. So that, check this out. All on its own. Nothing over it. Actually, I think the crash is riding over it, but it definitely doesn't do it on the first drop. I deliberately cut the crash so that it wouldn't. Where are you? Over here? What? What's going down? There you go. Kick all on its own. So when this track comes out, you can steal the kick from it, basically. Yep, completely on its own. But it's like, it's cool and it sounds good, so I'm leaving it.
Taken down.
I don't like it that much, actually, to be honest. Thank you for the cheer, GA3UDDHA. How do I sidechain my kicks? With this one, it's like this. The kick is sidechaining like this. Gee, Buddha, I see. And the snare is sidechain like this. No pushing on the sub. Just with the sidechain input. Here. Sidechain, audio 2, and then external input and free. I just got rid of the sidechain. I feel like this could be better. I feel like it could be better. Yeah, I'm sidechaining band specifically so that you can get more out of your track, basically. Because, I mean, if you think about it, when your kick hits, there's full spectrum information on the transient, and then the low end tail happens, right? In that time, you may want your high end to come back, and just for the side chain to sound correct for the track. And if you do that with like full spectrum side chaining, then you're bringing your low end back in over your kick tail. You have to shorten your kick if you need to do that, or if you want to do that, or you may not even, and you might have a problem with the crossover. Or you can sidechain those two areas specifically in different lengths, and then you have control. There's no point cutting everything for longer than it needs to be cut just so you can have good low end, and there's no point resizing the kick that sounds good. Yeah. That might be better. How'd you get the perfect timing for sidechaining things like that? With oscilloscopes. Here. So what I would do is I'll solo this band, and I will solo my kick. Where is that? Where is my kick? Oh, it's here. Yeah. Well, it doesn't actually matter right now, I guess, because what I would do is I'd look in here. I'd be looking at looking at things phasing correctly. Actually, it looks like I could do a better job of it right now. Where are you? So low. So low. It's not that bad. Could be better. I'm going to resize this window. Like, what you don't want is that. Where you've got like this big dip in bass just for your side chains to like finish. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That'll do. Doesn't sound great yet, but like this isn't the final mixed project anyway, so. I don't know if I'm that into this, I'll be honest. It might be just a bit too lively. Yeah, short kicks are really easy to do this shit with. Yeah, Arthur X has it like it's got to be. If you want a diff in volume, fuck yeah, do it. But if you don't want a dip in volume, or if you don't think you need a dip in volume, or you're not intending for a dip in volume to be there, and there is one, that's a problem. Because you will lose things. Arthur X Medic, fair enough. I'm just quickly reading, man, I'm sorry. I wonder if there's a cool way to. I wonder if it's a saw that we want. Let's try some weirder waveforms. Yeah. Cass, you motherfucker. Thank you very much. There it is. Thank you, mate. You see volume with oscilloscope too? Yeah, totally. Like how tall it is its volume. Yeah. Of course Cass is officially a motherfucker. I think he knows that. That does sound better. That's a little messy, isn't it? Oh, this project file is turning into a nightmare. Ain't gonna be taken down. All the years. It doesn't want to play that. Oh well. I ain't letting my spirits down, 'cause ain't much matter that much I found. I'm the dude with the don't care crown, and I ain't gonna be taken down. To be honest, I don't check my mixes on as many speakers as I probably should. Ducking or sidechain compression in D&B. I don't really know what the difference is there because sidechain compression is ducking, technically. So I'm happy to answer your question, but I don't necessarily understand what you're asking. But I'm happy. I'm happy to yeah. Yeah. What else am I going to open today? I'm done with this track. This didn't turn out as cool as I'd hoped. Look how many different fucking versions of that track there are. Hey, thank you for the 50 cheers. $50, not 50 cheers. Play like that slow. If we do that, it's over. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the original version of that project file we were just on. I'm kind of curious to hear it. I haven't listened to it since I've done so much work on it. I think you guys are misunderstanding what the different, well, that sidechain and compression is also just a ducking. It's just a ducking effect that you use. It's not actually compressing anything. It's only ducking it, really, like in a technical sense. Load, please. How's everybody doing? We good? Having a nice time? Feeling good and good? Why does this hate me? Look at this. Madness. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you guys are doing good. Hell yeah. Oh, it's loading! Hooray! How does this sound? This is like the original iteration. It's kind of like a nice softness to it. It just sounds like a lower fi version of the same thing. All right. Jay Buddha, are you talking about the saturation technique? Because I don't think I have a name for that. I think it's just saturating everything together. Yeah, I don't really know what I would call that, if that's the one you mean. Fuck. Oh, I might work on this later tonight, so I'm gonna fix this real quick, and then I'm gonna cook. But I'm gonna cook off stream and then work off stream, I think. How's This Is Life going? It's going very well, actually. You may be happy to know. So, right, so that sounds mad, and I'm aware of it. There's this fucking stupid thing that Serum's been doing that maybe they fixed, actually, because there is a Serum update right now. So I will be sure to check that out. Right, I need to turn that off slow-mo mode and get this up here. Where is this? I know this sounds mad. But like, wait, what's going on here? Bus 4. Oh, nothing's going to bus 4. All right, we need to automate that still. How do I fix this? Shit, how do I do this again? What did I do differently to this? Let's see. Let me see. I've got it in here. Wait, I'll just grab that over here. Patches. And patches 3. Should sound like this, and it doesn't. Just like it's an issue with the way I use serum effects. Sometimes it leads to it not saving correctly, which is weird, but. So it's definitely the square wave. Need to turn the fucking all this shit back on. The thing that I'm noticing is the way that the sub is just staying coming through. Yeah, it's the way that the sub's coming through that's really off-putting. I don't really know why that's happening because it should be. Let's just mute these for a second. Where is that being modulated? Weird. Now the thing that's happened is the sub isn't being modulated from a certain source or something like that. Like it, because it's just static, and I wonder why. Not that, is it? Oh, this patch is fine. There's something else playing. Oh my God, I know what it is, for fuck's sake. Idiot! It was playing through here. This one. It's the same fucking thing. And I haven't told it to go through the noise oscillator in here like this. This one's supposed to be a saw wave. I know that much. Agaroth Miam, I'll DM me your Discord and I'll add you on there because I'm gonna cook right after this, so I'm like crazy hungry. I'm gonna be going in the next like 5-10 minutes, but yeah, I'll hit you back on Discord. Yeah. The plan for this track is going to be like, I want to do something really atmospheric. I don't know what all this shit is. Right. So I was going to do like pads that just cover this same we might do like a public remix thing for like that, but that's undecided right now, so I can't say for sure whether you can or can't. I'm sorry if that's too vague an answer. I'm aware that it definitely is, but I have no information on that, so I can't say for sure. what keys this in? The plan on this one was going to be like, I'd do a vocal and make it kind of super fucking, super atmospheric. So we're in G sharp. That's definitely a key I use often. There's going to be something like. That kind of vibe, like really, like I need to turn that up. It's really quiet. And then eventually, like you get like a big build up to. There's this one melody. I'll have to do this again once I need to update Serum. There's this one melody I wrote while we were on tour. This is going to be the last thing I show you, I think. Before I do slowed down like that, like you all want to hear for some reason. What was it? Where oh no, it's later than that. Let's go with date created. I don't think there's anything in here that you're not allowed to see. I think. Where are you? Where are you? Up later than that. Is it in here? Is it in the other folder that I accidentally save stuff to sometimes? Yeah, it is. Didn't somebody find a fix for like it occasionally going faster and slower? So it's this melody. This is like, this melody I think might be one of the best melodies I've ever written. And I don't really know exactly how to make this track, but maybe now with that patch, I do. Ah, sorry, fuck. I thought that was going to be a good, another good layer. The plan is to like make it Miss You-ish. Because the bass line is actually really fucking evil sounding if you listen to it on its own. Like the actual notes. Imagine it dropping to this. And then resolving all major and shit. It'd be really fucking cool. I think it does need a loud drop. Well, that, to be honest, the entire point of this thing was so that it could go, so that you could do this chromatic kind of like evil sounding thing. And then like big note. Fucking, yeah. Don't know though. Okay, so you want to hear like that really slowed down. Let's do that. what I'll do is I'll play it and I'll put like, no, I can't be asked doing that. I'm just going to play it slow. Works in progress. Definitely can't see inside that folder. That's a scary one. All right, how much slower? 50%, minus 50% would be too much. Should we say like minus 18%?
Born slippy, so look busy. Young scumbag, got the keys to the city. I'm knee jerking.
If it was a true Vaporwave remix, it'd be like this.
Up, but the world's still turning. I hug my demons, I fist bump Jesus. I stand close at him for a sweet rough season when
They just put fucking reverb on it.
Be pretty from Moscow to the great Mississippi. So
Wait, reverb. Come on, reverb.
21 seconds. I'm about to blow this thing straight to the heavens.
Vaporwave.
Second guessing, paid my price but learned no lesson. Soak old my heavyweight soul, so weighed down by the things that I know. And all told, I got too bold. Heart of gold, no, I do it like that. Like that. I do it like that.
That kick sounds great, slowed down.
Like that.
Yo, I'm going to steal that kick from myself. Where is it?
Like that.
I'm about to show everybody a very dangerous technique that I'm really afraid to show everybody, but I need to do it right now because I'll forget. So you're all about to learn something that terrifies me that you're going to know. But hey, it doesn't matter. Actually, I preferred the first one, the first kick. Yeah, this is going to be some illegal bullshit that I'm about to show you. So you find your kick. I'll let you in on a secret. I've done this before to tracks that aren't mine. You find a kick you like. Illegal techniques. So then let's just bounce this to, oh wait, we should save this. Steal my kick. And then we'll tidy it up. See how it looks. All right, I expected it to kind of look like that. So what we want to do is we want to normalize all of these. Yeah, that looks nice. Wait, did that clip? Did that clip? No. Oh, maybe a little bit. I can't believe we're ending the thing with this. I will listen to the rest of we will listen to the rest of the track slowed down, but right now I got to do this because otherwise I will forget, and I want to do this. I do want to do this. So. Nice. Come on. I hate how it thinks it's already normalized. I hate that shit. Like, Logic, why does this happen? Why can't we just have nice things? Logic is like so close to being like objectively the best DAW, and it just fucks up some weird shit like regularly on the regs. Makes me very sad. Once this stream is over, I'll be sending you guys over to my good friend Buster, and he will take good care of you. I don't know what he's doing today. All right, here we go. That's already slowed down. So we have our kick roughly. We need to get rid of the that still. So he's doing Satisfactory. Ugh, fuck Satisfactory. I think that'll do. Let's bounce that in place. I'm just doing it until it's like completely flat. That's a kick. Chances are when I use that, I'll end up fucking with it a bit. Why use multiband instead of an EQ? Because we still get the click at the beginning. Like if we wanted to turn this into like a kick, we wouldn't have all that stuff at the end, and it would sound like this. This is how it'll probably sound in the end. That's a cool kick. Usable. Cash chaff money. That's a real thing. Cash chaff money is a real thing. Yeah, of course I'll go. Yo, I actually, when I went to the bathroom a minute ago, I saw your DM, and I felt bad that I didn't respond to it. If I do that, if I don't respond to you, I'll go. Fucking, just message me again. It's not because I'm being annoyed. What happened to my voice? I'm just talking quietly. I don't know why. It's it's later in the day. It's how it goes. You know. I'm gonna export this. No, I'm just gonna convert to new audio file and then put that in the correct folder. No, not music. Down. Where are my kicks? Where are my kicks? Cool. Right, back to the task at hand. There you go, guys. Oh, my bad. Cool. I've actually decided that we're not going to raid Buster today because he is playing Satisfactory and he must be punished. I've raided Buster enough times, you know.